Y'all, it is finally adventure day. It is about 11 a.m. and we just are leaving Chandler right now, heading down south for this weekend's adventures. So we have a short drive today. We are slowly making our way toward everything we want to do. We will stop and get fuel and then get to our campsite. We made it to our first destination, which is Pump Station BLM. This is where the Ironwood meetup takes place, Ironwood National Monument. So we are just here for the night. We'll continue on tomorrow, but gosh, it's a pristine day. Winston's hanging out. Brock and I are just gonna set up camp. We're just gonna, relax and take it easy. Gosh, the weather is literally perfect. I'll put out Winston's playpen and my chair. That's pretty much it. And I don't have too much to get organized in the van, but why are you staring at me like that? What happened?
I'm done, are you?
You gonna make it?
Oh my god. Is that adventuring with Amanda?
No.
Oh my god. Can I get your
Anyways,
autograph?
no, you can't get my autograph. I charge $100.
Dollhouse?
No, I have plenty of those. So I'll put up my sunshades, put out my solar lights, and just kind of do my usual van things. Take it easy. I'm actually surprised how quiet this area is. I thought it would be much busier between like Christmas and New Year's, but I guess, I suppose not, which works nicely for us. We will be experiencing chillier weather this next week, highs in the 60s and lows in the 30s, but I am more than prepared. So I have my extra heating blanket. I don't think we'll need it tonight, and we might not need it at all, but I always want to be over prepared, especially for Winston's comfort when it comes to being in the heat or being in cold weather. I might have gotten an extra blanket the other day because it was like 75% off. So it might have been like $4 and it's super soft for Winston. So I have that. I bought a bottle of champagne. So Brock and I will open this on New Year's. So that'll be fun. Just kind of, pop a cork. This champagne it was like $10, but it tastes like sparkling cider. It's so good. I also have a new weather station. So it's funny because you guys know that I am very much into the weather. Maybe I should have been a meteorologist. I don't know. But I have a tablet weather station now that Brock purchased for me, the Dream Sky weather station clock. And it's funny because I got him kind of the same thing, but I got him the big kit that has like the weather main and everything because he has a bigger van and more power capabilities and everything than I do. So we each got each other a weather station. So I'm going to set that up, which will be super fun, giving me a project. And other than that, I don't have a ton of organizing to do, which feels good. So I think that's it for now. Hi. Ooh, it's a fun little gadget. Got my little weather station set up here. So I have my outdoor sensor outside right now. This does run on batteries, but it also has a power adapter that you can plug into the wall or a power station. I'm just going to run it off the batteries for now. Pretty cool. I'm not really sure where I'm going to keep this weather station. I'll probably end up like storing it in here protected when I'm not using it. But for now, I think that's a good spot. Were you burying your bone? Let me see your face. Oh. Okay, see ya. Wow, look at that dirt boy. Do y'all like my new shirt, by the way? Jurassic Park. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. Definitely in my top 5 maybe in my top 3 movies of all time. I remember seeing it in theaters when I was like 5 or 6. Okay. Got my weather station set up, and I did get my new trail cam set up the other day. I think it goes like this. So I actually didn't know that like you can get these for pretty cheap on Amazon, but I got it set up with the batteries. I got all my settings going. So I'm just going to put this on the ground. I really just want to capture what's going on outside my camp at night, especially because we got that fox on film recently. And in this area in particular, of course, there are coyotes, foxes, rabbits, and javelina. So who knows what we might capture. I got this cowboy hat recently. This is my first ever cowboy hat. If you just started following me, I purchased this in Tombstone less than a month ago. I love it. I really, really love it. And one of my subscribers, Kay, sent me this beautiful bracelet because it matches. Isn't that so fun? So she wrote me a really lovely note and sent me a very thoughtful gift, and it's adjustable, but isn't that beautiful? Yeah, so now I have a matching bracelet for my hat. It's so kind and generous of her. I absolutely love it. I love turquoise, and I even have rings that match. So this is pretty much as fashionable as it's gonna get, y'all. Brock heated up tamales, leftover tamales, and look who's over there. My little tamale. Are we shocked? It's a dirt boy on your new blankie. You have a pretty cozy bed. Well, it's only 4:30, but Winston he was in his playpen, and then he's like, no, it's a little bit chilly in the wind, so I guess he's ready to get cozy. Good morning. Good morning. Can I have a kiss? Can I have a kiss to start my day? Oh, thank you. Are you ready for your dental? Okay. Okay, friends, we are packed up and ready to go. This has been really nice because yesterday we just hung out and relaxed. Like, Brock took a nap in the afternoon. I got caught up on some stuff. Winston was in the van early. It was kind of chilly. We did have like some music and stuff last night, but we were done by 9 o'clock. So it was fairly early. And we all slept in this morning. Brock actually ended up waking me up at like 9:30. I was shocked it was so late, but we're rested. It's 11 o'clock, so we've taken our time this morning. I was able to get the van all cleaned up, and now we are heading to Willcox, Arizona. And this is fun for me because I've actually never been to anything like historic in Willcox. The last time I was there was in 2013, so over 10 years ago. And it's because I got invited to the Indy Motorsports track that's there. It's a private racetrack. And that's back when I was racing cars, and I was doing some road course and quarter-mile drag down there, so that was a lot of fun. But that's the last time I've been to Willcox. So we plan on just doing some fun things today, but I don't think we're going to camp there tonight because the low is 27 degrees. And although we are prepared for 27, I know 27 is not your favorite. Although we're prepared for 27 degrees, that's not preference, right? So we'll probably go somewhere where it'll be more like 37 degrees. It's time to hit the road. Are you ready? Well, we made it to Willcox, and we parked right by a dog park, so Winston was like crying to get out of the van. Winston, here we go. He's pulling me everywhere. It is super, super quiet here. Willcox is another small town in southern Arizona, founded in the late 1800s, around 1880, just like so many of these small towns were. The elevation here is about 4,000 feet. You wouldn't know, but it is much cooler than some other places. 71 degrees today, and it's certainly beautiful. This is a little dog park. It's so fun, like outside of this train car. But we are in the historic area. Like I said, it's super quiet. I'm not sure what that building is, but it's decorated very beautifully. So we're just gonna take a stroll, see what we can find. We're speculating this was the old railroad station, train station, because that's what it looks like, the architecture, but we're gonna go find out. So it looks like we were correct in our speculation that it was completed in 1880. The last remaining original redwood depot in the southern line. That's super dope. It was renovated in 1997. And now it's the city hall. That's pretty awesome. This is a very neat building. I bet it's beautiful at night with all of these Christmas decorations.
I think Amanda's brother would like this stuff.
I was just thinking about Matthew. He would love this, of course. I've noticed there's a lot of wine tasting down here in this area. So this red dining car where this restaurant is located is a 1929 Pullman dining car. Very cool. Used on the Santa Fe Railway. It's been lots of different types of cuisine. So it's kind of a bummer because it's Sunday, it's holiday week, so most things are closed. But check out this old theater. You never see them like that anymore.
This is the old movie theater here. Look at the old ticket box right here. The entrance and exit. Oh my lord. I don't think I've ever actually been.
Ooh, check out this beautiful mural. The cattle capital of the world. Oh, and here's the Rex Allen Museum. I'm totally digging how they have all these trains around town, and they're all very artistic, which is fun.
We have the Rex Allen Museum.
It's neat to see that historic bank next to the Rex Allen Museum, and that Rex Allen Museum was a grocery store back in the 1800s. Incredibly fun architecture. Ooh, I hear a train. Fun timing to be at the historic railroad park while the train comes through. I love when a plan comes together. Willcox is a super cute historic town. I do wish though that we were able to go into a couple of the museums. That's okay, it's still nice to walk around, especially on a beautiful day where it's like 70 degrees. It's nice. Ooh, I got warm in that sun, even though it's only 70 degrees out. Being at 4,000 feet, higher elevation, is, that sun is warm. So I turned on the AC, took off my hat. Winston drank his water, he's chilling. He got a really good walk in. I gave him his pain meds earlier, so he's feeling good. But now we are heading to the Willcox Cemetery, and this has been something I've been wanting to do for a long time because Warren Earp, the oldest Earp brother, is buried down here because he was murdered down here in this area in a saloon, very unjustly murdered. Warren isn't talked about a lot just because outside of Wyatt, Morgan, and Virgil Earp, Warren was not involved in the infamous shooting in Tombstone, Arizona. So he's often a forgotten brother. And I'm really excited to see his gravesite. This is awesome. Oh, this sand is so interesting. I love old cemeteries. I just left Winston in the van because it's nice and cool in there, and now he is very tired. Never seen a cemetery quite like this before. I'm glad I didn't bring Winston. I was getting some stickers in my socks. This trail goes right by these headstones. Wow. There are some gated off headstones and graves here, but I think Warren's is back there. It's a really nice plaque, I know. It's so interesting because it's not maintained. You can see that there are rocks here, so the coffin is, you know, probably under there, but come to Arizona 1881, died at Willcox 1897. I think I'm on the right track. I think his headstone is up there. It's on Google Maps. And that's honestly how I found it in the first place. And I was thinking, oh my gosh, Warren is buried in Willcox. This has been on my list for a while. I really gotta watch where I'm walking though, because this terrain is very sticky, dry. Oh, yeah, there it is. Oh, here it is, y'all. Wow. This is cool for me. Warren Baxter Earp, 1855 to 1900. It's kind of hard to see with the shadows. Remembering a Man of the West. What does that say? I can't read some of this. Dr. David, Mary, Lance, Heather, bunch of names. Wild Bunch, Hell's Bells of Tombstone, yep. James, Jim, and Linda Groom, Kevin J. and Beverly Mulkins, Birdcage Theater Museum, Richard and Iris Lapidus, Joe and Susie Q. Harvey. So I guess they're the ones that created this. Part of the Birdcage Theater Museum.
All right, there it is. Warren Earp, 19. Those stickers look really nice. Number 2. They fixed that road up last time I come through there. Half the road was washed away.
We just got to a really awesome campsite outside of Bowie, Arizona, which is about 25 minutes away from Willcox. I have a feeling I'm going to get some really cool wildlife on my trail cam. I guess we'll find out. I'm going to wrap up this video for now, and in the next one I will show you where we're at. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch. Remember to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.